And you don't recall saying that you'll cut off Dave Springer's nuts and use them as bookends.
And use them as bookends? No, sir. I don't recall saying that. I don't think I've ever said anything like that.
On his second day testifying before the Emergencies Act inquiry, former Ottawa Police Chief Peter Sloly denied using vulgar language to refer to an Ontario provincial police inspector during anti-COVID vaccine mandate protests. The line of questioning came from an attorney for Ottawa Police, who also suggested Sloly was seeking to shift blame onto colleagues for police failings.
You at some point decided that you could blame Deputy Chief Bell at the time for not planning for this event.
That is absolutely incorrect, sir, and I really take offense to that notion. Thank you.
The issue concerns emails from Sloly's former executive assistant to the OPP in February asking about intelligence reports on the convoy. But OPP had been sending those reports to Ottawa Police since January 13th. Sloly denied this was an attempt to suggest some reports had been kept hidden from him, and that this was simply a matter of trying to get a complete record of what intel Ottawa Police had on hand. Meanwhile, convoy attorneys pressed Sloly on the perceived level of law-breaking actually happening.
And would it surprise you to know, it's already in evidence, that in the time period between the start of the protest and when the invocation of the Emergencies Act came about, there was a total of 5 charges for assault in total?
I don't know the statistics, sir.
But federal government attorneys seem to be making the case that the Emergencies Act was also needed to bring heavy tows into Ottawa to clear convoy protesters. Sloly said his number 1 request from other levels of government was more officers. Number 2 was heavy tows, agreeing with the federal attorney that finding heavy tows was difficult, if not outright impossible.
At one point, I think even Commissioner Lucky, I don't think she was flippant about it, but they were looking at Kijiji to find heavy tow trucks in Canada.
And even on as late as February 14th, you were still making comments that you needed heavy tow trucks, correct?
That's correct.
In Ottawa, Xiaoli Lee, City News.